Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to show you the next piece of ephemera that you can make using your ribbon cards. These are the cards that I have, and it comes from this printable. You can find other printables on Pinterest that you could probably do something similar with. If you want this one, I have it available on my Facebook page till the end of the month. So with this one right here, I'm going to make this fancy dancy little thing right here. So I've cut off a piece of 8 1/4, you know, just the normal width of a piece of paper, and by 3 inches, and I'm folding it in half to make a kind of a little card. And then I'm going to take my not my hole punch, but my punch, and just round off the corners, just create a nice different look. I'm going to go ahead and alright, here we go. Fell on the ground, I got it back. So I'm going to just go ahead and put a little distress ink along the edges, on the front, a little on the back, and then I'll also do that in the inside, and it'll magically happen and you'll see it. Okay. So now that I have that done, I'm going to take this and I am going to cut it apart. So what I want to do, I want to cut off the top and the bottom part. Just, you can see where there's kind of just an area where it's at the end of that top loop. So I'm going to take that and line it up on the wire. See, I'm going to line it up on that wire of my cutting board here and just slice across the top. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. And by doing this, I have the extra piece in the middle that I have written on, believe. So I'm going to take those, and this one I am going to glue on and then hand cut it out. So place a nice little amount of glue there, spread it out. It got kind of a lot. I've been having glue issues lately, my goodness. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to cut it out, and there's a little extra coloring around the rim of it. Can you see that? To allow for a little bit of mistakes in the hand cutting process and the fussy cutting. So if you want to, you can cut it straight along that rim, or if you want to leave a little of the white edge all around it, you can do that. Whatever you like. And so I actually have a little lip down in the bottom, a little extra part. So that'll help give me a little more support. So I'm going to put this as a tab on the top of this card. And the extra cardstock gives it a little bit more strength. So just kind of eyeballing it and putting it in the middle. There we go. It could be just a touch higher. Okay, so now I also want to use this Believe, as I said earlier, and I'm just going to cut off the whites on both sides. Like that, and like that. So what I want to do, I want to have this in the middle, and then like a paper underneath it, and I think a little bit of book page. So I have a little book page. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of layering up what I want to do. So I think I want to cut off a portion of this. It's a little bit longer than I want it to be, and I'm going to cut it off the top area. So I don't know if I have a size, so it's 4 inches. So let's say I go 3 1/2 and just see what that does. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm going to go ahead and clip these edges too, round them out. I love this punch, the crocodile. It's well worth getting it. So this one too, I'm going to go ahead and do the edges with my Tim Holtz Distress ink. Like that. I'm trying to decide if I want to round those edges as well. So here is a little piece, and I want it to be smaller than this. And so let's see what this is. This is about 2.5. So let's try 2.25 by 3. Let's see, 2.25. It's nice having all this paper that you can work with, you know, after gutting books. Here, that's nice. I'll go about right there. So whatever that size is, that's what I'm going to do. It's about 2.75. So I'm going to put that there, layering it up, creating just some depth and interest, and that's going to be there. Okay, so I do want to also round out these corners and take my ink. I'm telling you that this ink is just so fabulous. It just creates such a difference on your projects. It's nice to have. I'm just going to smudge it around a little bit just to have that older, distressed look. So there we have our layering going, and I think I would like to do the edges of that. So now I need to find which one is my teeny tiny. Is it this one? I've got, nope, that's a square one. One of these I know is my just small rounder. That's not it. This is it. Okay, because I don't think I want to cut quite as much. So this is, I think, 1/8 of an inch. That seems too little. Let's go the other side. This is 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm cutting this one at 3/8 of an inch. The other one I think was 1/2 inch sized. So if you look on the size of your crocodile, it says the size. Okay, so that's going to go there. I'll put that back and that back. And let's see. It would be nice to have also just a touch of this dangling around. So I'm going to cut some off. It just adds a nice airy texture to it and just a sense of just natural nature. It would look better, I think, instead, this is white, so I think I'm going to just take a piece of my paper. This paper works so great for everything. And I'm going to take my ink, my distress ink, and just kind of ink this up, make it a little older looking. This stuff is good for everything. Yeah, that's better. It's better and it's so easy. So, let's see what I've got here. So I'm going to put this one down, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. I think that's fine. That's the base. So I want to make sure I glue close to the edges, but not too much, so that I have glue squirting out. That's going to go there. Now as part of this, I wanted to put some twine, the baker's twine, wrapped across it. So that might determine where I place the believe. If I do it a little lower, I think I might want to do that. And then have this poking out. Okay, I'm going to do that, but I want to darken this up just a little bit more at the top, because I don't want the eye to have too much, too bright, so that your eye just focuses too much on that area. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this portion down. I want to try that, what's that called? Yes paste. I want to see what that's like. That's actually why I bought these little things. It was advertised to be using with Yes paste, though. Although I didn't buy the paste, I just bought the little tools. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to take this, and I've got my hot glue gun. I like using the glue gun with this, because it dries quickly and it's so moves around so much. So I'm going to just put a little bit there, give it just a little second, and then push it down with my hands. My little fingy. Oh yeah, I like that. So, now do I want to cut it or just turn it? I might cut it. And then just start again. Right there. Right there like that. And I'm going to cut that. So I do this pushy thing lately because it pushes the ink into, not the ink, but the hot glue into this cheesecloth, but it also flattens out the surface so that I don't have a big glob and it causes it to stick up too much. So you got, you don't want to push on it too early, you'll burn your fingers. So, but it is a nice thing to be able to do. Okay, so there, we've got that. And I think I might, let's see, how do I want to, I think I'm just going to use the hot glue to stick it on. No time to waste. Perfect. Okay, so then at the top, I'm going to want this. Let's see, it's probably a good length. And I'm going to tie that just at the top by the book page. Go over a little bit. I'm just having problems doing bows lately. I've just been, like, look at that. I managed to get 2 little loops in there. I don't know what that is. How did I do that? Anyhow, so there you go. Something really quick and easy. And it doesn't look like a little ribbon card like this. But look what you got. So you can make more things with it. This is a great tab also on the side of your book pages. I'll do that later. Anyway, there's that for today. I hope you liked it. You can make it. And once again, I'll have the link down below in case you do want to get the free book page, or not book page, the free ribbon cards on my Facebook page. You're welcome to it. So there you go. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.